Earls here. Thanks for coming on today's episode. This week, like every week, I'll be talking about natural living and healthy tips that will get you to rethink how you live and what products or habits you can easily change to better your life. So let's get started. Hey you guys, and welcome on board. This week we have a fantastic recipe, which is how to make baked asparagus. Now, if you're looking for easy, healthy, and delicious, then you have come to the right place. Baked asparagus is a family favorite recipe that never gets old. It's also something you can prep ahead of time for an easy supper veggie or to take to a friend's barbecue. No matter the occasion, you will never go wrong with baked asparagus. With that, let's begin. So the ingredients and supplies you need are fresh organic asparagus that fills about a half of a gallon-sized Ziploc bag, 3 teaspoons plus of Himalayan sea salt, 1/4 to a half cup of virgin organic olive oil, 6 or more if you prefer, cloves of garlic chopped. You need parchment paper, a cookie sheet with sides, a large bowl, tongs, and a spatula. Now, directions. You want to measure and pour your virgin olive oil into your large bowl. Now measure your pink Himalayan sea salt and add it to the olive oil. Stir with your spatula. Next, wash your asparagus and mix it in with the oil and salt as you add it to the bowl. Okay, chop your garlic and then sprinkle the pieces into the asparagus mixture. Using your tongs, turn the asparagus so it's nicely coated in olive oil. Just pinch it and rotate in the olive oil until you see a nice coating. All right, you guys? Cover your bowl with food service wrap or saran wrap and place it in the refrigerator. You want to allow time for the asparagus to sweat. You can bake it immediately, but it does have more flavor if you allow time for the garlic oil and salt to blend into the asparagus. Now, you guys, you don't have to put it in the refrigerator. I do just because I usually prep it in the morning and then I pull it out a little bit before supper before I'm going to cook it. But say you're going to eat it in like an hour or something like that, just leave it on your countertop and it'll actually sweat and blend flavors at a faster rate. So now prep your pan with a parchment paper once you're ready. And then you're going to spread the asparagus mixture on it and then place it in the oven. Now, you want to bake at 350 if you're preparing the asparagus with another meat like pork chops. Or if you aren't worried about oven space, you can bake the asparagus at a higher temperature for a shorter period of time. Now, the baking time all depends on how tender or crispy you like your asparagus. I would suggest setting your timer for 30 minutes when you begin, and then in 5-minute increments after that until you've reached your desired consistency. Be sure to write down the temperature and time so you remember for the next go around. Now, once the asparagus is finished, pull it out from the oven, and I would serve it immediately because asparagus cools rather quickly. Now, you can also grill using this recipe. The cooking time will be different, but again, you can track that the first time. Well, enjoy, you guys, and let me know how it turns out. Thanks for listening to today's episode of Urban Wisdom and Natural Living. Tune in next week where I'll broadcast live every Monday morning at 8 a.m. If you miss it live, hold those tears and head on over to my blog, which is heatherearls.com. That's Heather, EARLES.com. There you can have 24/7 access or right here on iTunes. If you want to follow me on social media, you'll find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. Have a healthy week.